The Wapiti Indians, a proud tribe of Native Americans led by their chief, Rainsfall, who currently reside, as of 1899, in northern regions of Ambarino. Forever being forced to relocate by the American government, conflict between the tribe and the militia was no doubt inevitable, despite several peace treaties being signed. With both factions claiming that the other is at fault, what is the full story behind the animosity? Well, today we'll be exploring this particular topic in detail. Welcome to the video. You're listening to Phil of Filbee Gaming. If you enjoy the following, you all know what to do, and if you're new to the channel and haven't subscribed already, after watching, please consider doing so. Without further delay, and please be aware that there will be major spoilers ahead for those yet to complete the main narrative, let's begin with today's video. The Life and Times of the Wapiti Tribe, Red Dead Redemption 2. Although we initially don't encounter the tribe until the time when the Vandalin gang flee the mining town of Coulter, the Wapiti tribe of course has a history before then. A little in-game exploring, although unfound until the epilogue portion of the title, we can visit what appears to be the tribe's original home setting in Tall Trees, West Elizabeth, just west of Aurora Basin. This is known as the Wiki-Up. Memorabilia left behind, such as teepees and feathers, indicate this was so. It would appear, due to several belongings left behind, that the tribe left their home in a hurry, a statement that will make sense a little later as we further explore the tale. But the history doesn't quite end there. During a camper interaction, we learned that the tribe relocated to what is now known as the town of Valentine, as he spoke of an apparent massacre of the Native Americans, with many believing that this may have been the initial cause of the ongoing conflict.
Hey there. This ain't the city. Strangers is welcome. Well, you have to offer a fellow traveler some repose. Something I get from my pa. He always said it was bad luck not to invite a stranger at the door into the house. Got killed in his bed when I was 9 years old, so probably ain't the best superstition to live by, but it's always stuck with me. Yep, and he prayed every day, too. Yep, it's like the town of Valentine. I'm sure you know the place. People there are convinced they're under some curse, that their run of bad luck is punishment for something. Shared a fire out near there with an old fella who told me he think it's the Indians. So? Right. Stranger things have happened. He said he'd heard years ago about an ancient Indian painting. One of them they did on animal hides that showed a massacre by the settlers. And the rumor was, it was connected with Valentine in some way. Oh yeah? He said the painting got torn up and thrown away, but he'd heard some pieces of it still exist. I don't know. We all tell ourselves things to explain what we can't explain. But what we do does come back on us, I reckon. Well, anyway, I should get some work done before my luck turns.
The mural the camper is referring to can be found in the in-game files, as it appears to be cut side content, and although this particular aspect doesn't have great effect on our tale today, it does tell us a few things. The Native Americans once called Valentine home. The locals are very quick to place the responsibilities of their troubles on the tribes, and there was a massacre by the locals, which later was rumoured to be the work of the military. We do later learn that the Wapiti tribe headed north to the regions of Ambarino, possibly immediately following the massacre, although it's unclear. They now attempt to live peacefully upon their reservation, and although placid when it comes to visitors, they aren't very welcoming to outsiders, understandably.
Hey, fellas.
I apologize, but there is nothing for us to speak about.
All right.
Hi there, ma'am.
Let me be. I don't want your company.
A more detailed outlook on the conflict between the Wapiti tribe and the local militia can be found in two separate news articles, as well as a letter addressed to oil tycoon Leviticus Cornwall. Beginning with the articles, the first can be found in the Sunday Times, issue 48. It reads as follows. Wapiti quarrel with US agents. Indian discontent has taken many forms, and many say it's poised to boil over once more. The ungrateful Indian can wax poetic about a time when all land was his, and grumble about his limited quarters confined to reservations all he wants, but the facts are the facts. The United States of America has been particularly generous to the man, and yet they repeatedly claim mistreatment. However, there is nothing preventing any citizen of the United States from leaving, and so should too the men consider leaving for Europe or Canada, or more likely Mexico, which do not impose tax or laws on times of season which one can hunt game. Currently, most full-blooded Indians are quite content to accept the very generous allowance given by the US government, yet there are still some tribes who prefer conflict as their warring nature cannot leave their system. Take for instance, in our region, the Wapiti Reservation in the Grizzlies, where tensions with the Army regiment stationed at the nearby Fort Wallace are growing, and some fear an all-out return to the bloody days of the Indian Wars. Colonel Henry Favors, officer in command of the local regiment, has sent a dispatch to Washington warning of a possible return to armed hostiles as the Indians have failed to abide by the treaties that we signed in good faith. Indians claim that the army is withholding supplies and medicine and that sickness is rife, all of which are falsehoods meant to further hostilities. We will stay with this story as events unfold. So we learn of conflicts between the Wapiti tribe and the military stronghold of Fort Wallace, which is under the leadership of one Colonel Henry Favors, and it would be apparent that the local news outlets are emphasising the problem to be with the tribes, something of which seems common amongst the locals. The second news article, found in the Sandini Times issue 50, further explains the animosity. Fears of return to Indian war. Army in Ambarino on edge. Fort Wallace requests more troops. The management of the reservation is cumbersome business, and the fact that issues occasionally arise is not the fault of the administration or Congress. Money is appropriated quite liberally and honestly for the care of the Indian people. The children are taught something of hygiene, fed and clothed, and given shelter, yet still the Indians contaminate their own water and end up spreading typhoid to all and sundry. The Indian problem will not solve itself. The Crow, Shoshone, Cheyenne, and even the Navajo have signed treaties and have been moved to very generous reservations, taking to agricultural life and a tenet of Christianity. However, those contained to the Wapiti Indian Reservation remain warlike, spurred on by their chief and his son. Military officials stationed at nearby Fort Wallace warn that armed hostilities are a distant possibility. These Indians, acting in conjunction and harmony with government officials, could prosper and become friends to the Americans who have tamed the lands from New York to California. Instead, exhibiting savagery, ingratitude and surly behaviour, the treacherous Indians falsely accuse mistreatment. In light of all tensions reported in the region, Washington have sent another military delegation to try and reduce the tension. Once more, the local press is placing the blame of the tension on the Wapiti tribe, potentially under the influence of the government and/or militia. Lastly, we have the letter addressed to Leviticus Cornwall from one James Critchley, head of accountants at the Leyland Oil Development Company, who seems to be requesting payment from the oil tycoon. The letter, written 6 months prior to our time in Red Dead Redemption, states the following. Dear Mr. Cornwall, we are yet to receive payment of $2,000 for the initial phase of exploration at the Wapiti Indian Reservation, Ambarino, as agreed in a contract between Cornwall Kerosene and Tar and the Leyland Oil Development Company, dated November 9, 1898. On receipt of the funds, we will proceed with phases 2 and 3 of the project and present you with a detailed report of the findings within the month. Yours respectfully, James Critchley, Head of Accounts, Leyland Oil Development Company. So things are beginning to fall into place. Cornwall believes there's something profitable at the Wapiti Reservation and has hired investigators. We later learn exactly what he believes to be there. So fast forward to May of 1899 as the Vantelins gang escapes the frosty old mining town of Coulter. Following the Blackwater Ferry massacre, members of the Wapiti tribe witness their crossing as they watch from afar.
See? You ain't so useless after all.
Not quite.
What do you think?
If they wanted trouble, we wouldn't have seen them.
Poor bastards. We really screwed them over down here. Come on, let's not push our luck.
What happened?
Well, get in. I'll tell you.
Hosea Matthews soon explains the tensions concerning the Native American tribes as we continue on to Horseshoe Overlook.
So, yes, the Indians in these parts got sold a very raw deal. This is the heartlands we're going to. Good farming and grazing country, they lost it all. Stolen clean away from them it was, every blade of grass. Killed or herded up to the reservations in the middle of nowhere.
And how's that different from anywhere else?
Well, maybe it's not. I just heard some of the army out here was particularly, unpleasant about it.
Unpleasant? How do you rob and kill people pleasantly? We don't. In spite of that, just talk.
So we come to learn a little bit more of the history of the conflict between the Wapiti tribe and the military, understanding that despite what the locals believe or what's printed in the press, there's more to this tale than the statements of biased individuals. It would be some time before we next encounter the Wapiti tribe once more, this time in chapter 4 of the title, as members of the Van der Linde's gang, including Arthur, Dutch, Hosea and Bill, are invited to a party at the mayor's residence in the city of Saint-Denis. Whilst reintroducing ourselves to the city's most feared individual, Angelo Bronte, he gives his own personal opinion on the tribe as they attempt to settle the conflict peacefully by handing a letter to the mayor himself.
Oh, the Redskins. I have no sympathy for them, because whoever is stupid enough to get tricked by the Americans, no, they get what they deserve, huh? Yes, and a letter to the mayor. Oh yeah, that'll save you.
The following day, Arthur learns the following from Dutch.
Hosea is handling reconnaissance on the bank. He and Abigail are gonna run some distractions, see how the law react.
Good.
Oh, and I spoke to Evelyn Miller. Fine man. Here helping the Indian chief we saw.
Yeah, I met him too, with the mayor.
He's lobbying officials in Saint-Denis on their behalf. Maybe we could help.
Maybe.
So with this information, it's time for Arthur to introduce himself to the Native American tribe, whom can be found with writer Evelyn Miller in tow.
Hey, do I know you?
Mr. I believe we've met.
We have?
At that ghastly party.
Oh, Evelyn Miller.
Unfortunately so, Mr.
Arthur Morgan, at least sometimes.
Can I say something rude?
Sure.
The mayor thinks you robbed him. To be clear, he wasn't very upset about it. He rather liked you.
Okay.
Do you, well, I mean to say, can you steal things?
Is there a reason you're asking me to incriminate myself, Mr. Miller?
Well, I'm sorry. Have you met? This is Rains Fall, a great chief, and his son, Eagle Flies.
Gentlemen?
Yeah, we saw you in the wagon train, crossing the river at Cumberland Falls. And at the party, you were upstairs.
You have great powers of observation.
Yes, my people, if we are even a people anymore. We've fought hard. We've made peace treaties, and those treaties were broken. And we've been moved and punished and moved.
I'm sure.
And now I am told we are to be moved again.
Clearly contravening the peace treaty signed 3 years ago.
This will lead to war.
No, my son, will not. We cannot fight another war. They have got stronger, and we have become far weaker, Mr. Morgan.
Well, it's bad business.
It's to do with oil. I know it is, but I need the proof. I believe there were some prospectors who were on their land a few months ago who have filed reports with Leviticus Cornwall and the state government claiming huge reserves of oil under their land.
So, you want me to try and steal it?
Obviously they can't. And even more obviously, I would be useless. Listen, I realize that it is a ridiculous request, but we're very desperate.
Now, I'm not a do-gooder, Mr. Miller. Gentlemen, I'm very sorry for your predicament, but I'm a working man. I got problems of my own.
We will pay you very handsomely, Mr. Morgan.
How much?
I told you, they're all mercenaries.
There's a price on my head in 2 states, my friend. The government doesn't like me any more than it does you. Like you, I've been running for as long as I can remember. And like you, my time here is nigh on done.
We understand, and we will pay.
Thank you.
You meet my son in a couple of days near Citadel Rock, just west of the oil fields.
Okay.
We are very grateful for your help.
Gentlemen, that appointment with the senator. We should head over there.
It's a waste of our time. And his.
We must try everything. Come along.
Hello, Mr. Miller. The counselor wants to apologize. He can see you now.
We've been waiting I don't know how long.
Or next month, if you'd like to reschedule.
Come. Perhaps the senator won't mind waiting.
So despite Arthur's initial reluctance, after the mention of funds, he agrees to help Rainsfall and Eagleflies out with a very dangerous mission at the Cornwall kerosene and tar factory in the Heartlands. Meeting with the Eagleflies just outside of the establishment, the 2 men plan their entry.
You came.
Of course I came. Said I would.
There's a foreman. His name is Danbury. There's the files in the office above the refinery room. It's that window with the blind drawn up.
I see it.
If the files are as incriminating as we believe, Mr. Cornwall's men will destroy them if they know you're coming.
There's only one of me, son. I don't intend for them to know I'm coming. What will the files say?
There'll be a report from Leyland Oil Development Company.
And you got the money?
Yes?
Any ideas how I sneak into this place?
You could crawl under the fence or hide in a wagon. They keep rolling in.
I'll go take a look.
If there's a problem, call for me.
I thought the whole point was that this had nothing to do with you.
Ideally. If you are quick, you could climb into the back of that wagon.
So with the plan agreed, Arthur sneaks into the factory with intentions of finding evidence that Cornwall is wanting to relocate the tribe, as he believes there's mass amounts of oil beneath their lands, intentions which we earlier confirmed in the letter addressed to the man.
You must be Danbury. Who? What? Quieten yourself, friend. This won't take long. Danbury.
Yes.
I need some papers, my friend. Nothing important. A file. I'm from head office.
You're not from head office?
Does that seem important right now?
No.
I need a file by the Leyland Oil Development Company. The one about the oil near Wapiti? Danbury, think, man. A mind is a terrible thing to lose, especially over such a nice floor as this.
It's here. It's here.
You done good, Danbury. Real good. They'll give you a promotion for this. No, Danbury.
Danbury? Danbury, you okay?
Tell the guard you're fine.
Yes. It's just... I'm working. All's fine.
Now stay quiet. Or head office will send me back to get you.
After obtaining the incriminating file, Arthur attempts to escape, only to be discovered. With a little help from Eagleflies, the pair manage to escape to safety.
Just in time.
I was happy to watch some of that oil burn. So you met Mr. Danbury?
Yes, don't worry, he was very obliging. I thought you wasn't getting involved.
Thought you were gonna enter and leave silently.
Thank you. You saved my life.
Thank you. I hope... Well, I don't know what I hope. But who knows? Maybe these will be of some use. Here's your money.
Thank you.
A report of this is printed in the newspaper, issue 49 of the Saint-Denis Times, which reads as follows. Massive explosions, robbery at Cornwall factory, many dead or dying. A peaceful night was split in two as explosions rocked Cornwall, kerosene and tar in the heartlands of New Hanover. In the ensuing chaos, a gang of criminals breached the perimeter and headed towards the office safe. According to the foreman, the robbers were not interested in stealing cash. Instead, they sought some important business documents from the safe. They were discovered mid-heist and a spectacular gun battle ensued. Numerous guards were killed and others gravely wounded as the unscrupulous bandits fled. Local law enforcement do not have any leads or motives but report to be forming organised posses and militias to comb the surrounding area. Interesting how details of the stolen incriminating documents have been kept out of the public eye, almost as if the higher authorities wanted it kept quiet, knowing the hurt this may cause if released to the world. It's once again quite some time before we interact with the Wapiti tribe again, this time in the final chapter of the primary narrative, where Eagle flies, accompanied by Charles Smith, visits Arthur, in turn being introduced to Dutch Vanderland.
New York? We are gonna go to New York. Now, they have been chasing us south and east and west. We're gonna get a boat, we're gonna get on a river, and we're gonna go north.
New York.
Then Tahiti, the Fiji Islands, or this place, New Guinea, dancing girls, freedom. But first, we have to make a whole lot of smoke, a whole lot of commotion. And then we disappear.
We need more commotion?
1 score and one whole hell of a lot of noise.
We ain't so good at doing scores anymore, Dutch.
Are you feeling all right, Arthur?
Sure, I'm fine.
Pardon me for interrupting. I brought a friend, Arthur.
Hello.
Hello.
Dutch. This is Eagle Flies. His father is a great chief. Charles and I, we
pretended to be mercenaries. Did me a great favor.
Dutch Vanderland, how do you do?
Not well, sir.
Well, I am sorry to hear that.
How's your father?
Father is confused. Wisdom with weakness. His people, my people. We've suffered too much. Been lied to too much. Now they've taken our horses.
Who?
The infantry division posted at Fort Wallace.
Why?
Colonel Favors is a liar and a murderer. His people won't stop until we're all dead. Without horses, we cannot hunt. Without hunting, we will starve. This is another act of war.
I see that.
Men have helped me before, and I have money.
Put your money away, son. What do you think, Charles?
You know I told your father I will not fight over some horses.
But I made no such promise. Come along.
Yeah, Arthur, we must go with them to try to stop things from getting out of hand.
I guess. Come along.
Anyway, son, tell me about this Colonel Favors.
He's a vile man. He and his regiment take pleasure in persecuting us. All the young have been taken from our reservation, shipped off to reform schools. Many women, too. The old are weak and sick, but they deliberately withhold medicine and supplies from us.
This ends today. You have my word on that.
After Eagleflies has explained the dastardly acts of Colonel Favors and his men stationed at Fort Wallace, Dutch, who has his own agenda, explains to Arthur just what his true intentions are.
Why are you getting involved in this, Dutch?
You know me. We shoot fellers as need shooting, we save fellers as need saving, feed them as need feeding.
Not this again. It's been quite a while since we helped anyone but ourselves, and even you know that.
I told you, noise. We need Noise, Arthur. Noise and faith.
I still don't know what that means.
Stop questioning and think. Just think for a second. The Pinkertons have had time to reinforce. The civilized world is closing on us. Who knows what else Molly told them? We need to move towards a conclusion now.
Sure, but what's this got to do with any of that?
Some good, honest conflict between the army and the Indians might be just the distraction we need. Kill two birds with one stone. Cornwall was funding the Pinkertons' assault on us. Why do you think I dealt with him? With Cornwall gone, the government is far more likely to divert them to other issues, especially if there's one more scandal. And then we can slip away. Like I said, we just need that noise and one more score.
Soon arriving at the shoreline, the group row out, climb aboard, and deal with the military men as they attempt to retrieve the stolen horses. Not all goes to plan, as it turns out Dutch isn't quite adept at sailing boats.
You seem to be going pretty fast, Dutch. I'm trying. We're headed to those rocks. Hold on! What is wrong with you? Boys all right back there?
Yeah, I think so. But there's a huge hole in the boat. Horses are spooked, and we're taking on water.
Come on, let's get him out of here! Well, whatever else is wrong with you, you're quite the best pilot I've ever come across.
After retrieving the mounts, Dutch further emphasizes his plans. He plans to manipulate the tribe as much as he can, in spite of what consequences may occur to them, all for his own selfish profit.
Oh, seems like Uncle Sam likes you fellas even less than he likes us.
So it goes. My father doesn't want to fight again. Will one of you help me return the horses to my men?
Well, Arthur needs to rest. I will. I like you, son. And after the horses, are we gonna wait for the army to come and wreak its revenge?
I hope not.
Of course we ain't. Now let's go check out that fort of theirs.
Is this a good idea?
This is the only idea, and it is one that will suit both of our purposes.
Fighting the army ain't wise.
Stop worrying. Oh, and Sadie told me about Combe. Meet us at Doyle's Tavern in Saint Denis when you can. Shall we go, son?
Certainly.
We'll start some light reconnaissance out at Fort Wallace, and when Combs dealt with, you come meet us there. We'll set up a good spot for you.
I don't know, Dutch.
Yeah, well, I do. This is exactly the distraction that we need.
Your father said that fighting was an impossible gamble. There's no winning for you in this.
Father need not know anything. He'd rather live in ignorance.
Come along, gentlemen.
Your father would rather you did not do anything so foolish. I said I would stop this from happening. Would you talk to him?
Speak with Rangeful.
Yes. Would you?
Sure. I'll speak with him. You head on back to camp, check on the others, Dutch's behavior.
I understand. Thank you, Arthur.
After promising Charles that he will help out Rainsfall, Arthur visits the chief at the Wapiti Indian Reservation.
Hello?
Come in. You don't sound very well.
I'm not. I think I'm dying.
Then I hope you find peace.
I don't know too much about peace.
Apparently not. Did you have fun with my son, the impetuous prince? I believe you went on a raid with him.
I'm sorry.
I suppose I lack the grandeur of a conventional king.
I don't know too many kings.
Colonel Favors, he has already exacted some measure of revenge for the raid. 2 women were assaulted by his men.
I'm very sorry about all of this.
Yes. Sometimes the correct path, the bravest path, is the least obvious, and also the gentlest. I'm a great disappointment to my son.
Your son seems to want a war.
My son thinks there is glory in death. Maybe he's right, but for me, I saw death being handed out so freely by the most foolish of men, I never could equate it with victory. Glory has come in service. Maybe. Maybe not, I don't know.
I've killed a lot of people. For a whole lot of dumb reasons, and I ain't never seen much glory in it.
Well, your friend, Mr. Vanderlyn, he talks a lot. I don't know him, but my son is easily led.
I'm not sure I get you.
Well, perhaps we could go for a ride. I'm an old man. My whole life I have tried to bring peace.
But I ain't doing so good.
Then maybe you can take pity on my plight. Please, it won't take long. And maybe I can help you with that cough.
Sir! I'm glad I caught you, sir.
Captain Monroe, do you know my friend, Mr. Morgan?
No, sir. I don't have the pleasure.
Arthur Morgan.
It's an honor, sir.
How can I help you, Captain?
I was just in Saint Denis. I spoke with the mayor. It's not good news, I'm afraid. May I ride with you for a little?
Of course. Follow me.
So where are we going?
I want to show you a site up in the mountains that's long been sacred to me. A place for reflection and healing. Ah! What is this news, Captain Monroe?
Yes, sir. As I mentioned, I did speak again with the mayor and the Bureau of Indian Affairs in Saint Denis at length, but regrettably, it appears the oil company has already received approval to move forward with drilling on the reservation's land.
I supposed as much. So what does that mean for us now?
I'm not sure just yet. I didn't get the impression anything would be happening for a few months. I'm very sorry, sir. I did everything I could.
I know, Captain.
And I assure you I will continue to do as much as I can. Mr. Morgan, would you have time to help me at all? I would rather certain actions were taken by friends outside the tribe.
Sure, I can help.
That's good news. Thank you. Come meet me on the reservation whenever you can. Even just a couple hours of your time.
So after Arthur agrees to help Captain Monroe a little later, himself and Rainsford conversate between themselves as to the ongoing situation.
So, we don't know each other too well, but I wanted to speak to you about your son. I was there on the raid to steal back those horses, and,
Sorry, hold up a moment. That'll have to wait. Some of the plants I need will be growing down here.
Well, you know something of Dutch, I think.
Yes, a little. Mostly from your friend Charles.
I don't know why Dutch is getting involved in your situation, and this ain't easy to say, but I just don't trust that he's got your son's best interests at heart.
You're going the wrong way. So what can we do?
I don't rightly know. Charles and I just thought you should be aware. Maybe there's a way to stop things from getting any more out of control.
Thank you, Mr. Morgan. Let me give this some thought.
Things that bad on a reservation?
Yes. This conflict with Colonel Favors and his regiment at Fort Wallace continues to worsen. Many of the elders are sick, and the young feel that any compromise is an admittance of defeat.
Well, we ain't done much to calm the situation.
But I have to continue to seek to resolve matters through peaceful negotiation. War would be futile.
Your people are lucky to have you.
I'm not so sure about that.
And that feller, Monroe, how you know him?
Captain Monroe was reassigned here from a regiment in the north. Apparently, the news of our conflict has spread all the way to Washington. He's a good man. He wants to help.
Well, I guess that's something at least.
The Army aren't all bad men, just as my people aren't all good. But this Colonel Favors, he walks an old line. He's obstinate and he hates Monroe. I just hope between us we can work this out.
Finally arriving at the Wapiti shrine, it quickly becomes apparent that it's being destroyed, soon understanding that this was yet another act of revenge by the military.
Oh, there they are. These brave men. Some of Colonel Favors' men. They must have been the ones who did this.
Are you surprised this happened?
Not at all. But I hope we were past this.
Well, you got land they want. Land with oil.
They moved us here. They've taken everything we had. I signed 3 treaties myself, and they've broken each one. Now they've taken the last hope. Now my people are going to want a war. A war they can't win.
Not if I get it back.
Get it back?
Yeah, I'm gonna go in, get your Chinook, but no one will be any the wiser.
Would you do that?
Well, you can't go, they know why you'd come.
I don't have any money.
Nah, I don't need your money.
Upon arriving at the campsite, we learn that not all military are in full understanding of the conflicts between the Wapiti tribe and their own.
You always seem like a decent enough fellow to me. Exactly. That's the problem. Monroe went to West Point. Favors never made it. Yeah, I'm sure. Engines. Just seems so silly, though. I know. Who wants to fight them? Who cares?
After retrieving the Chinupper, as well as other sacred belongings, Arthur returns to Rainsfall.
Here, I got your things, I think.
Yes, thank you.
I'm very sorry about this.
Even sacred things are only things. People, the heart, matter more. Was anyone hurt?
Yes.
It's a bad business. I should not have let you do this for me. But perhaps it will stop a bigger massacre. With these, maybe I can calm my people. Maybe I can calm my son.
I hope so.
Thank you. Take those herbs I gave you, please. And most of all, I hope you can find peace within yourself.
Following the conversation, Arthur reflects his thoughts of the man.
He's a man who, not so long ago, I would have found weak and pathetic. Now I see as wise and thoughtful and sensible. I would love to help him. Or at least stop Dutch pushing his son to do something real stupid.
Keeping good on his word, Arthur helps out Monroe, firstly meeting him at the reservation, quickly learning that the military have intercepted supplies intended for the tribe.
Hello. Here I am, as promised.
Captain Monroe.
Of course.
Chief's gone out trying to find medications. It's quite a business.
Yes. Thought we were through with all this.
Well, we are, mostly. Colonel Favors seems to think the natives have broken some promise they never made, and apparently he's punishing them by withholding vaccines sent down by the federal government.
Really?
I was supposed to oversee the administration of the vaccines. Now I hear the wagon's been diverted.
Why would he do such a thing?
To be honest, I truly don't know. They say he didn't have a very good war, so maybe he's trying to start another one.
Is that what you think?
I'm trying to find out. And he knows I'm trying to find out. He'd love to provoke me almost as much as he'd love to provoke these poor bastards.
Meaning?
Meaning that despite the fact that I think he's a horse's ass, he knows I think that. So we're just stuck here trying to make the best of things.
This is the best of things. Children dying of diseases.
No. This is awful.
Where is this wagon? Where can we find it?
I can show you. Supposed to be heading to Wapiti after coming up through Valentine, but it's been diverted south instead.
Come on, Captain Monroe.
Mr. Morgan, we must act with due caution.
Oh, we shall. We surely shall. Now come.
Okay. I think I know a spot where we should be able to intercept it.
Lead the way, Captain.
During the journey, Captain Monroe gives information on his current position in the conflict, as well as his personal opinion of Colonel Favors.
So, this Colonel Favors, he knows you're up here helping these people?
Yes. And no. He knows I'm here to produce a report on the situation. I was sent down from the north after all the news of unrest in the region. But I think my presence might be making things worse.
What do you mean?
I worry he's taking some of these actions more to protect himself now. He can incite more retaliation, and maybe he can prove a stronger defense.
Well, like destroying that shrine.
Yes, and taking their horses. I mean, I don't know if he personally sanctioned any of this or not. This is the other problem. There's a culture now in his regiment. The rot has traveled down the trunk.
Okay. Well, just show me where to find this wagon, and I'll get the medicine for you. You don't need to be involved.
Thank you, Mr. Morgan. But I must ask you, please be discreet. We really cannot afford more conflict. I'm still hoping a meeting can be arranged between Rains Falls and Colonel Favors.
I understand. So I should drop the wagon back at the reservation?
Oh, no. No. You only need to commandeer the back seat. Stealing those and an army wagon will only make matters much worse.
Okay.
You know, Favors has many flaws, but I don't believe he's callous. More an insecure man at the end of his career trying to cling on to something that's already gone. He fought for the Union in the war, and his record was considered far from illustrious. A failed man is often the most dangerous.
Arriving at the destination, both Arthur and the captain decide a plan of action.
Okay, let's dismount here. Best leave the horses back a bit. We'll have a good view over the road from this ledge. The wagon should come along this way.
Okay.
You're a good man, Mr. Morgan, but I fear this task to be a fool's errand.
Well, firstly, I'm a long way from a good man. Secondly, fool's errands are my favorite kind of work.
Fair enough. In that case, I can see we shall be great friends.
May I ask you a question?
Of course.
Why don't you just tell all the folk up in Washington what kind of an idiot Colonel Favors is, and save us all a lot of bother?
Unfortunately, the government doesn't work quite like that.
If you say so.
There. I think that's the wagon.
All right. Get yourself out of here.
Just remember to keep it clean, understand me?
Don't worry, I'm as clean as they come. Not all I do is clean.
Well, good luck.
I'll meet you back at the reservation.
Try not to get yourself killed, Mr. Morgan.
No, now, I can't promise.
After retrieving the vaccine, Arthur returns to the reservation to hand over the supplies.
Captain Monroe, I got the medicine.
Oh, wonderful. That's great news, Mr. Morgan.
Yeah, well, don't worry. It didn't go too bad.
Oh, I'll have to take your word for that. We could both swing for this.
Yeah, well, I think I'm a little past caring about hanging, Monroe.
Maybe. I just hope Colonel Favors thinks he was robbed by bandits and not...
Oh, no, I'm still a bandit. There ain't no doubt about that.
Of course. Well, I better get to work. Thank you, Mr. Morgan. Bandit or not, this was a good thing. Maybe it'll get us both killed, but it had to be done.
I hope so.
At some point, Captain Monroe had arranged the aforementioned meeting between Rainsford and Colonel Favors in one last attempt to bring peace to the conflict. Arthur is made aware of this as Rainsford visits the camp of Beaver Hollow.
Found a friend looking for you.
Mr. Morgan.
Sir.
How are you?
A little better.
I hope so.
How can I help you?
I'm sorry to impose on you again, but I believe I've made progress brokering peace.
You have?
I believe so. Colonel Favors has agreed to a meeting to discuss and maybe resolve his alleged grievances and mine. Now, he has lied to me more times than I care to remember, but maybe this time he must want peace. Why could he possibly want to humiliate us further?
We got words for his kind, but they're colloquial.
Perhaps I could make one last request. My men are not allowed to carry arms.
You want us to keep the peace?
Yeah, it'll be a lot of dull talking and ceremony. But I feel with some non-tribe members present, their chances of lying or worse will be reduced.
Will you, Arthur?
It ain't my business, brother.
No, I know. But it is mine. Do it for me?
Charles,
I've saved your life. Do it for me.
Sure. Come on. You owe this man. You should have him do your negotiations.
Let's go.
Upon travelling to the meet, Rainsford speaks upon the situation.
Thank you for doing this, both of you. You have already done so much.
Ain't a problem. Just hope nobody recognizes me. I've had a few run-ins with the army recently.
Hey there! I wish we could have done more to control the situation. Dutch should not have gotten involved.
My son has a mind of his own. Too much so, in fact. I just hope Colonel Favors can be reasoned with. I am not asking for very much, but when our people are sick and hungry, and we find our medicine and supplies are being deliberately withheld, how can we not view that as something personal? When they destroy our sacred sites, how can I convince Eagle Flies and the others that they shouldn't fight back?
Maybe that's part of the reason they're doing these things. Because they want you to fight. Be able to say, look, you see how these savages behave?
Perhaps. Thank you for helping Captain Monroe to retrieve those vaccines, Arthur. He will be at the meeting and is one person who knows the true situation, at least. I still have hope that we can come to an agreement.
Soon after, they arrive at the meeting.
Colonel Favors, Captain Monroe, we come in peace.
Hello again. Who are these two?
They're friends of my people.
Interesting looking fellows.
Yeah, they won't cause any trouble.
Well, I should hope not. Listen, Mr.
Chief.
Yes, Mr. I can't say that silly name. What is it?
In English, they call me Rainsfall.
Yes, I'm sure they do. Listen, we're all Americans here, and we want an outcome. But quite frankly, I'm confused. Your men are little more than criminals, in my opinion. Keep breaking peace treaties we've made, causing disturbances in everybody's lives. But I pride myself on being a gentleman. Really, I do. But there are limits. So, let me be very... Are you okay, man? Someone. Jax, take him away. Where was I?
You're a gentleman with limits?
Are you being facetious, sir?
Come this way, buddy.
I said, are you being facetious, Captain Monroe?
No, sir, I am not.
Chief Rains.
That's, Rains' fault.
Exactly. Chief Rains, the thing
It's quite a
is,
cough.
the federal government.
Sure.
Wait here. I'll fetch you some water.
I'll be fine. Thank you.
As Arthur is taken away to rest, he overhears a conversation about Favors' true intentions for Captain Monroe and realizes he must intervene for the good of the tribe.
attempt to, he's going to make a disgrace of him.
Monroe? Seems likable enough for a West Pointer. Why?
You know what Favors is like. Because he thinks it's right. Because he thinks Monroe is a patsy. Or a spy. He's convinced he had something to do with those vaccines getting stolen. He thinks Monroe is gonna force him into making a concession with the Indians. So he removes Monroe.
Removes how?
Favors wants him tried for treason and hanged.
Why does Favors care about the Indians?
Because he doesn't want to back down. I mean, his whole professional life. You know what they say about him. Hightail Favors. The man who missed a battle.
Poor Monroe. Kinda liked him.
I know. Well, still, he's kind of stuck up.
Your men violated the treaty. That treaty is null and void. I have been appointed to negotiate...
Feeling better? Yeah. Come on. Let's go.
The lands you currently occupy belong to the United States government. Why is this so confusing, sir? Why?
Good day, Colonel Favors.
Well, that was remarkably unproductive. I'm afraid the federal government was quite clear, Colonel, that it wanted peace, and peace for all, and that the treaty had not been broken by anybody.
Oh, is that so, sir? And did it want impudence, sir, from a junior officer in public? Was that its plan too, sir? You insult me. You insult the regiment. Arrest this man.
Arrest me?
Gross insubordination. Disobeying an order. Treason.
Are you mad?
You had those vaccines stolen. You disrupted a negotiation.
Let him go.
This is all getting out of hand.
Aye.
Captain Monroe, let's get out of here.
Aye,
if I were you, I'd keep my mouth shut, amigo. I don't want to kill this man, but shall.
Get away with this.
Charles, Captain Monroe, mount up now. We're getting out of here.
We need to leave now.
Let him go!
I'll kill you.
Arthur and Charles help Monroe escape, who, still bound by code, is unable to fire upon his own men. After escaping, Captain Monroe, who understands he cannot return to active duty, is escorted to the train station to begin his new life.
Whoa! Get out of here, Captain Monroe.
I fear it may be Mr. Monroe from now on.
I'm sorry about your career. Here. Here's some money. You take it and get out of here and start a new life somewhere. I hear Tahiti's nice.
Thank you.
Just hop on a train to Saint Denis, jump on a boat, but avoid Guam.
Where?
Forget about it.
Meet you back at camp.
Dutch, continuing to involve himself in the conflict between the tribe and the military, convinces Eagle Flies to ambush the militia, embarrassing them in the process, further emphasizing his true intentions of the situation in a confidential conversation with Arthur.
So good of you to join us.
What's going on?
Rebellion. The smell of cordite and integrity. It is a beautiful thing.
What are y'all doing?
An eye for an eye. We didn't start this, Arthur. They did.
We? This ain't our fight.
It surely is.
Whatever it is you're planning, it ain't a good idea. They want you to fight.
Nobody will be killed.
We're just gonna trap a few of them in the valley, disarm them, tar and feather them, and remind them to leave these boys alone.
You have energy for pranks?
Come on, Arthur. Just tweaking Uncle Sam's nose a little. I need you to help me.
Besides, it's perfect. People will see these boys. They won't notice us, and they'll think we're gone. Everyone will blame everything on the Indian problem, and we'll disappear up the river. But first, we need to trap them in this pass. Help me dynamite up these trees.
So, you're using them?
No, sir. No. Never. But It is mutually beneficial to draw attention to one problem and a veil over another.
These are good people, but their situation is real complex. We ain't helping them.
Sure we are. Come on, let's get this done.
After setting up the explosives, the group await the arrival of the convoy.
My spotter will let us know when they're near. They're coming now. Ah, damn. Patrol's a lot larger than we thought it was gonna be.
Don't worry. That's a good thing.
Okay, that's the signal. Here they come. Stay low and quiet.
You sure you don't want me to man that plunger, Arthur?
No, I got it.
Oh, remove the weight of the world from your shoulders for a minute. Like I said, we're just going to give them a bit of a scare.
There they are. Looks like more than we thought.
It's fine. We're only here to talk and administer a little good old-fashioned humiliation. You're owed that, son, at the very least.
Wait for my lead, men.
Everyone just stay calm. We've got the upper hand here. Okay, they've passed the first charge.
Put your hands up! You're surrounded! Nobody need get hurt! Your humiliation of us has gone on quite enough.
This ain't a good idea!
Put down your guns!
You are making a mistake, boy!
No! You're making a mistake. Put your hands up, soldier. Take a little humiliation and leave these fine folks alone.
Who are you?
A concerned citizen.
Is that so?
What now?
We should move.
No, not quite yet. Soldier, you and your friend's gonna tuck tail and run off? Run!
Excuse me?
I'm getting bored of this. Your friend's fired first, soldier!
Following a ferocious firefight, the group search the dead for any information which may assist their cause, before reinforcements from the nearby Fort Wallace join the fight.
Find anything?
Yes. Some poor fool from New Jersey. These boys ain't the problem. They're only kids.
Keep looking.
Eagleflies is captured and taken prisoner as Arthur and Dutch fight to escape, eventually cornering themselves upon a cliff edge.
This is it.
Well, Arthur.
Put your hands up! I said put your damn hands up!
Okay. Follow my lead. I got a plan. This is a good one. Hello, officers!
You keep them hands up and come here. Put your hands up!
Hello, Captain.
Keep your hands up and come here. Come here.
We can't do that. Your man... Those men they killed? They were good men. You're fighting nature, Captain.
Get over here!
Ask my friend here. My whole life, I tried to fight change. It's a waste. I see that now. It's waste. You can't fight nature, Captain. You can't fight change. You can't fight gravity.
After finally making it to land amidst the treacherous waters, Dutch still wishes to continue on with his plan, despite the ferocious firefight himself, Arthur, and the Wapiti tribe have just endured.
We're almost home free! Come here, big boy! Oh, I got you! You're okay. Oh, you're okay.
What a mess.
I know, but a mess is what we need. Oh, we just escaped from chaos. Eagle flies must have been taken.
Taken or killed?
Well, we can't go find out.
No, not now.
Charles, we'll send him. Where is he?
He's probably back at camp.
Let's split up. I'll go tell him. You rest up, then go meet him up at the reservation. We are gonna make it, brother. I can feel it. Faith, Arthur. Have faith.
Following this, Arthur contemplates his choices regarding the entire matter. Upon the request of Charles, as Arthur visits the reservation, he speaks with Rainsfall.
Hello?
Come in. Mr. Morgan, I'm so glad you could make it.
How are you?
My son. My son is foolish, but he's still my son.
I know your son. A little. He's very brave. Very angry. He's me.
How is your father?
He's dead a long time. He lived a lot longer than was good for any of us.
My son probably wishes the same to me.
I doubt that.
I want peace. I need my people to be safe. All my life I've tried to bring peace. But I love my son. They'll hang him for treason. Treason. He is the chief son of a proud nation. How could he commit treason? People who have lied to my people for 100 years or more, that's treason.
Well,
what should I do?
I don't think there's much chance reasoning with Colonel Favors.
No. And any chance we had, your friend, Mr. Vanderland, has ensured relations between us and the army are worse than any point in the last 5 years. I'm sure he means well. But matters are more complex than he understands.
Me and Charles will try and rescue your son.
No.
Yes, yes. I ain't got much to lose, and you got... I'm doing this. Charles! Where are you? Come on, let's go. We need to get his son back, of course. I just ain't sure how.
I've been working on that. I think there's a way. Follow me.
Deciding to do what's right, Arthur and Charles head out to rescue Eagleflies from Fort Wallace in hopes he may still be alive. During their travels, the duo conversate over the conflict, both understanding Dutch's hand in the matter.
You know, this wouldn't have happened if it wasn't for Dutch.
It ain't just on Dutch. We all went along with it.
He saw Eagleflies burned hot, and he fanned the flames. He's not helping that tribe, he's helping himself. You see that, or you wouldn't have gone to Rain's Fall behind his back.
I guess I just keep thinking. There must be a way to save the situation. Pull Dutch out of the place he's in. Well, I like Rain's Fall.
I don't know, Arthur. Rain's Fall is in a tough situation. And as for Dutch...
I gotta try. I own that, at least.
We also learned that following the meeting with Colonel Favors, the Colonel had exacted some acts of revenge on the tribe.
The Rain's Fall told me there was some retaliation after the meeting with Colonel Favors. Some women were taken. Elders beaten.
Bastards.
Yeah, this isn't gonna be nice.
Upon arriving at the fort, the pair decide to wait until nightfall to infiltrate. In doing so, they covertly take out many of the militant men before finally reaching Eagleflies.
Come on. Your father sent us?
My father. He told you to come and kill guards?
No, he didn't say that, Ian.
Of course not.
You okay?
Sure. Enjoy being tortured. Clears the mind.
If you say so. Whoa, whoa.
I'm fine, I'm fine.
The trio are then forced to fight their way out of the stronghold, later escaping via the waters. News of the assault reaches the press once more in the Saint Denis Times issue 52. It states the following: Fort Wallace a bloodbath, vicious attack at night, Colonel promises justice. In an act that further proves their treachery and villainy, restless and disruptive forces amongst the Indian population have once again attacked the American forces, this time in an effort to free one of their own. A murderer known as Eagleflies was broken out of an army barracks at Fort Wallace, where he was set to stand trial for a series of murders of army personnel. In a daring attack in the middle of the night, members of a disruptive tribe attack soldiers, brutally killing them and fleeing with their comrade. Eagleflies is the son of Rainsfall, a chief of the disruptive tribe that makes up most of the population of the Wapiti Indian Reservation. The tribe has become unimaginable and more obstinate at every punishment handing down and treaty broken. Colonel Favors, who supervises Fort Wallace, has vowed swift and unrelenting measures to control the Indian problem in the region. It seems that the local populace still continue to place blame upon the Native Americans. As an act of revenge for his kidnapping, fueled by anger and hatred, Eagleflies, with his tribe in tow, visit the hideout of Beaver Hollow, hoping for some assistance in one final assault at the Cornwall kerosene and tar factory, despite the pleas from his father, Rainsfall.
Sir Vanderlyn! Mr. Morgan! Charles! They try to kill my people for oil! For oil! Today we ride once more! Ride with me! Ride with us! Ride with us against the factory!
I love your courage, son. It is a thing of great beauty.
Stop! Everyone stop! My son. My last son. Don't. When I was your age, I fought. I saw death. I have killed. The men I knew were slain. My firstborn, your brother, had his head smashed by a drunken soldier. My wife had her throat slit. I made peace. I knew not to trust, yet I had no choice. Maybe you were right. Maybe the slow death is worse than the fast one. Maybe none of these men are good. Maybe a world in which they came to us is a world that we cannot endure. But endure we must.
Father, you are tired.
Do not die for pride, my son. We have suffered too much in this trick. The earth, the water, they have no pride. They endure, and we must endure. My only boy, my precious boy, do not mistake my strength for weakness. As your chief, I implore you.
Your words mean nothing to me, Father.
Don't.
Ride with me! Ah!
Stop. Please. Stop. Please, Mr. Morgan. After you helped me after we spoke, this is just a trap. My son, my people will all die.
You help this fellow, Arthur?
Please.
What of it?
What else you been doing behind Dutch's back?
What?
The wars are over. We have lost. These young men will be annihilated. Please.
I'll see what I can do. Charles? Who else will come with me?
Oh, all right, Arthur. Who knows what other secrets I'll learn about? Who else?
I will.
And me. Me too.
Look. And me. I guess.
All right. Let's ride out.
During the gang's travels to the battlefield, after being challenged by both the likes of John and Arthur, Dutch admits that he's involved with the orchestration of the assault, even if it leads to the downfall of the Wapiti tribe.
Why the hell would they attack the oil fields?
What do you mean? It's perfect.
This was your idea?
Partly. The army, the government, the industrialists. They've taken everything from these people. Wouldn't you want to fight back?
You've handed them a death sentence.
Just like John if we hadn't got him out of that prison.
Hey, show some goddamn respect.
You'll know when I ain't showing respect, Bill.
I had a plan. I still have a plan.
What plan? What goddamn plan, Dutch? Tahiti? Timbuktu?
That's enough! What's wrong with you all? What happened to loyalty?
Yeah, what did?
Thank you, Javier. Bill. Right now, it doesn't matter how we got here. These men need our help. I have a plan. This is the plan. So either stick with me or cut loose. Because I am tired of this constant descent. Long tired of it. Come on!
The gang soon arrive at the factory, with Arthur only having intentions of rescuing eagleflies, as opposed to Dutch's plans to cause chaos.
It's a massacre.
We gotta help these men.
Did anyone see eagle flies?
There, going across the walkway.
Got what you wanted, Dutch.
You coming, Arthur?
I'm gonna try and save him. This fight is unwinnable. If you go and distract them and let me get to him.
Have it your way. The rest of you, ride with me. Let's meet up at the factory. Let's ride! Yeah!
Go with him. Try and help there. I'm better off alone.
We're riding with you.
Come on, then. Yeah!
During the terrifying battle, Arthur soon locates eagleflies, who has no intentions of leaving his men, forcing Arthur to remain alongside him to fight.
You bastard!
Arthur!
Get up.
Thank you. All of you.
We need to go.
Where are my men? Where are my men?
We saw some fighting by the factory. That's where Dutch is gone.
Let's go, quick!
Any men we see, we must save them.
As the firefight comes to a close, Dutch continues his selfish ways, wishing to head straight to the office of the factory in search of funding.
I got him. I got him. This is it. It's state bonds.
How much?
It's a few $1,000s worth, maybe more. Oh, we are nearly there. Arthur, we're nearly there. Mr. Morgan, let's go home.
After finding state bonds, Arthur and Dutch attempt to flee, only to be ambushed by Colonel Favors and his men. This is where Arthur finally realizes that just like eagle flies, he is little more than a pawn in Dutch's game.
He got one! A white one! Dad? I need help! I need help! You silly fool! Come on!
You saved my life more than once. To give mine for yours, it's as it should be.
Come on!
We need to go.
You ran away.
Oh, I did no such thing. Don't be a fool. They could be back here any minute. We did it, gentlemen. Well, we got some money. And with the train job, well, we got a whole lot of money. Come on. Everything is coming together. Exactly as I planned.
I've got to take the boy to his father.
As you wish. Usually is nowadays.
Sure.
Come on! We gotta get back to camp and prepare. Let's ride!
I'll be back when I can.
I'll stay with you.
And me.
Of course.
And so will I.
No, get out of here. Please. This ain't gonna be nothing nice.
Be safe, Arthur.
All right, come on. Let's get him to Wapiti as fast as we can.
With Eagle Flies wounded, Arthur, Charles and tribe member Peter bring the son back to his father, apologising for Dutch's behaviour along the way.
My friend, I'm sorry. About this. About all of this.
You have nothing to be sorry for.
You know, Dutch is... I guess my thinking is he used you. He wasn't trying to help anyone but himself and his own crazy principles.
We're grown men. Nobody made us do anything.
Maybe I'm talking for my people as much as for yours. We saw he turned crazy and we couldn't believe it and we followed him anyway. Things should never have gone this far.
You seen the situation on the reservation? Better to die fighting than sick and weak.
Maybe, but your people deserve better. You okay, Charles?
Not really. All this death, and for what? Just so we can have enough money to be able to run away from what we've done?
There used to be some reason to it. Lines that couldn't be crossed. We even helped some folk. Those lines been gone for some time now.
The time has come for us to draw our own lines, Arthur. Decide where we go from here.
I swear, back there, Dutch just stood and watched. If it wasn't for Eagle Flies, I'd be...
I know. I feel like he's descended into the kind of man he told us never to be.
Maybe. He's just become more who he really is. I don't know anymore. I just feel like a fool.
That money, those bonds, whatever it is, I don't want a cent. There's too much blood on it.
Let's just get this boy to his father. Your friend here, my friend, he's a brave man.
Fearless. Always has been. This won't be in vain. We will try to round up more men from the north, wherever we can. Many are ready to fight.
No, this is over. For all of us.
Peter!
Yes.
Peter!
It's okay, brother. Save your breath. We're not too far. Try to hold on. You'll be with your father soon.
Upon arriving at the reservation, Arthur is forced to bring a dying son to his father.
It's the chief's son.
I think he's been shot. Oh no, he is wounded.
Bring him to me. My son.
What are they gonna do now?
They must move. And fast. I'll stay and help them.
Yeah, I'll stay too.
No, my friend. You have others who need you. Good people. I'm sorry, but we must pack and move.
Due to the conflict, primarily orchestrated by Dutch Vandelins, the remaining members of the Wapiti tribe are once again forced to relocate to other lands, thus ending the conflict with the military, once and for all. It would be some years before we learn of the Wapiti tribe once more, or what's left of it, as we enter the epilogue portion of the title, in 1907, 8 years following the final battle between the Native Americans and the United States military. In a newspaper article of the Saint Denis Times, issue 53, we learn of the current state of the former reservation, as it's now been abandoned. It reads as follows. No oil found to Wapiti. Investors allege fraud. The oil reserves discovered on land near the Wapiti Indian Reservation in 1899 have turned up dry, and all drilling operations have ceased and packed up. There were high hopes of the location following a detailed explanation by the Leyland Oil Development Company on behalf of Cornwall Kerosene and Tar, and a number of petroleum outfits have sought to develop it into a well-paying field. Workers flocked to the area in anticipation of jobs that would pay as much as 22 cents an hour. Companies sank well after well, coming up empty with only a minuscule amount of oil being found, not enough to keep operations running. The tribe at the reservation went on the run after a series of attacks on the army, culminating in a bloody battle at the Cornwall Kerosene and Tar Factory, around the time news of the oil discovery became known. Many members of the tribe were gunned down in Wyoming, but a few members are believed to have escaped into Canada. It is unknown what will happen to the Indian reservation land moving forward, as there are no Indians in the area to relocate there currently. So after all of this fighting, the death, the tribe once again being forced to relocate, it was all for nothing, an unnecessary conflict incited by Dutch Vandelins and Leviticus Cornwall, whom both had little more than greed on their respective agendas, uncaring as to whom it may affect along the way. Now, in the boots of John Marston, we meet Rainsfall for the last time in Ansberg.
Didn't I meet you a long time ago?
I don't know.
With Arthur? Arthur Morgan?
Oh, yes.
My name is Rainsfall.
And I'm Jim Milton. John Marston.
Oh. Is Arthur,
He passed away. A long time ago.
Oh, I'm sorry.
He saved my life. He gave his.
That doesn't surprise me one bit.
And you? I know you had tough times.
Well... My people aren't really a tribe. We're just a bunch of families, I suppose. But we're in Canada now. It's,
What are you doing here?
I don't really know. My son, I suppose. Oh, he fell.
I know. I'm sorry. I've got a son. I'm very sorry.
Oh, it was a long time ago now. Well, it's good to see you, Mr. Marston.
And you.
This concludes the tragic tale of the Wapiti Indian tribe. If you enjoyed what you saw today, you all know what to do, and if you're new to the channel and haven't subscribed already, please consider doing so. If you wish to see me cover any specific topic on any part of Red Dead Redemption 2, be sure to let me know in the comment section. Thank you all for watching. You've been listening to Phil of Filbee Gaming, and I'll see you in the next video.